Thanks, Claire.
Thank you, Claire. And for those that don't know, Tracy affectionately called that little Zoom voice that comes on Claire. I don't know. We
We
started
named her.
this like before COVID or something.
Yeah,
It
because she's part of our class. She needed a
so
name.
so we had to give her a name, and I was like, yeah, I love that name. Or I was like, I like Claire. And we said a few other names, and then Tracy's like, we're gonna do Claire. And then I was like, yeah, she's called Claire. So that's who we are talking to when we say thanks, Claire, because she is part of our class, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just introduce yourself and let's just keep it simple tonight. Just tell me what you're grateful for.
Okay. Hi, I'm Tracy. I am grateful to be here. I'm grateful it's finally raining because we have been so dry and we needed it. And the rain also gave me the opportunity to take a nap, which never happens. So
Hey, midday naps are the most delicious. Let me just tell you.
and I have no
Really
idea how.
unplug and go down. Like,
Yep.
oh, they're the best.
Mhm.
Best.
I'm Sam, and I'm just grateful for you guys today, just to be here today, because I was looking forward to it. It's been a long week, but yoga's been helping. So,
Good.
yeah.
We love that. You're like on Tracy's schedule. She's 3 times a week. So that's good. Yes. And I'm obviously glad that you're here. And I'm Cindy. So I'm just grateful. I'm really just grateful that I run my own businesses. And even though it is sort of a little more stressful than normal, just because, Mother's Day with my jewelry business and then my yoga retreat planning business. I'm just grateful that I got extra business. I've been sending out emails and I've gotten orders on my website this week. And, Jim just, placed in person a nice little order for his mom and sister and his other travel buddies. So I'm just really grateful for the extra business because I certainly needed it. And yeah, on that note, let's get into child's pose.
Yes.
Yes, let's do some yoga.
Yes. Turn the light on because it's darker than normal here.
Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. And just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Breath in. Breath out. Good. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Let it all go. Good. And then roll forward into a tabletop position on all fours. And let's do some cat-cows. So dip the belly, shoulders down and back, deep inhale. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, pull the head up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Good. And then just come back to a neutral spine. Shake it all out, the head, the tail. And just let it all go. Breath in. Breath out. Good. And then reach the left arm forward, extend the right foot. Left arm, right foot, stay on the breath. Okay. And then left hand taps the right knee, point and extend, just warming up that root chakra. And then when you're in your final extension, wrap around, grab the top of the right foot, open up. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Good. And then come back. The little adventurer there got out the other night, and he was out.
No.
He was out for almost an hour.
Oh, Barney.
Yeah, I know. Barney is right. Anyway, all right. Right arm, left foot. And then right hand taps that left knee, point and extend. Good. Wrap around, grab the top of the left foot. Kick up, kick in. Good. And then come back to neutral. Find your way to the top of the mat. Hang in ragdoll. Grab both elbows, slight sway from left to right. Good. And then release the grip as you slowly unwind, uncurl, untuck. Good. And when you get to the top, front shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Good. Bring the hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Good. Inhale for 1 Om. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. And then gently open the eyes. Happy Thursday, everyone. Inhale, hands up, lift up, reach up, stretch up, interlace the index fingers, reach up to the ceiling. Okay. Interlace the index fingers, create a pointer-like grip, and then lean to the right. Okay. So feet can be hip width distance apart. They're going to be grounded here. Lean over to the right. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Lift up, reach up, stretch up, and then lean to the left. Okay. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more. And then lift back up, reach up, stretch up, push the hips forward, draw an imaginary line on the ceiling. Deep breath in. Oh, deep breath out. Good. And then forward fold. Keep the hands interlaced as you come forward. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Good. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels to the mat. Spread the fingers wide. Okay. Pull the belly up and in. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Pedal the feet, walk the dog. Okay. So see if you can get the heels to the mat. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Okay. Coming up on the toes, inhale. Exhale, heels. Couple more here, just warming up the body. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Good. Last one. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Warrior one, right side. Okay. So plant that left foot on the angle. Shift the hips. Take the arms up. Bend in the right knee. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in, breath out. Lowering the pelvic floor to the ground. Palms face each other. Deep inhale. Good, Sam. Deep exhale. Okay. In and out through the nose. So go right into the Ujjayi breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more. Warrior two. Okay. Take a deep breath in, sink a little bit more, look over that right middle finger, Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good. And then we're going to do some moving, like side angle and then reverse the warrior. So it's going to look like this. You're going to take the side angle. Right hand's going to come to the right knee. Left arm comes over. That's going to be sort of like an inhale, exhale. And then you're going to stay in the lunge and you're going to reverse the warrior. Okay, so all we're going to do is you're going to come to side angle, inhale, reverse the warrior, exhale. Okay, inhale, side angle, exhale, reverse the warrior. Side angle, reverse the warrior. Okay, the knees stay bent, side angle, reverse the warrior. Last one, side angle. Good, reverse the warrior. Good. And then side angle and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of side angle, frame the foot, take the right leg back, three-legged dog, and then bring it through to crescent lunge. Right foot forward, toes of the left, rise up, inhale, exhale, cactus. Inhale up, exhale, cactus. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, last one. In, out, inhale, up, exhale, hands to center, twist to the right and hold. Okay? Lean in, hug everything to the midline of the body. Stay on the breath, deep inhale. Twist a little bit more on the exhale. Good, one more. And then come out of the twist right into standing splits. So push the left foot into the air, fingertips to the floor, head to the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the left leg, halfway, fold, rise, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Okay. Halfway, fold, walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Okay. Again, pedal the feet left and right. Okay. Inhale, come up on the toes, exhale, heels. Inhale, toes, exhale, heels. One more. Inhale, toes, exhale, heels. Warrior 1, left side. Okay. Left foot through, right's on the angle, shift the hips. Okay. Take the arms up, bend generously in that left knee, palms face each other. In and out through the nose. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Breath in, breath out. Good. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale, warrior 2. Okay. Look over that left middle finger. Again, you're still bent in that left knee. Activate the belly, the core. Look over that left middle finger, staying on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. One more. And then we're going to move to the side angle and then the reverse the warrior. So left hand to the left knee, right hand comes up and over. One breath. And then you're going to, left hand comes up, right hand goes down the back leg, still bent in the knee, reverse the warrior. Good. So keep it going, side angle, reverse the warrior. Good. Side angle, reverse the warrior. Okay. Inhale, side angle, exhale, extended warrior, side angle, peaceful warrior, side angle, peaceful warrior. Last one, side angle, peaceful warrior. Good. And then windmill the arms, take the hands to the floor, step it back, downward dog. Okay. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Left foot forward, crescent lunge, toes of the right. Rise up, inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale cactus. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, last one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, hands up. Exhale to center, twist to the left and hold. Hugging everything to the midline of the body. Twist and breathe. Twist some more. Good. One more. Good. And then come out of the twist. Take the left leg back into the air. Bring it through. Okay. And then we're going to go into standing splits. Right leg in the air. Okay. Head to knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg lowers, halfway lift, forward fold, and extended mountain. Circle the arms up and through to the heart. Ah, good. Grab a sip of water. Hopefully you all are warmed up. Woo, right? I need to get me a water. Ah, that was a good little warm up there. Hold on.
Yeah, my hips cracked and my arms cracked.
You're too young to be cracking. It's like you're starting to sound like Tracy and I. All right. Middle of the mat. Let's go right into our balance series. So eagle, right side, right under, right leg up and around. Okay. Wrap the arms, wrap the legs, grab the tops of the shoulders. Okay. But see if you can get the alignment. You can see even with my hands on my shoulders that my elbows and knees are almost in alignment. Okay. You can wrap. You can shift the body to the left or the right to get that. You can have the tops of the fingers. Good, Tracy. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more. And then unwind. Eagle left side. So left under, left leg up and around. Okay. Again, bring the knees and elbows into alignment. Hug in. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good. And then unwind. Second set. Okay, so go right into it. See if you can do one motion, one rep. Okay, knees and elbows into alignment. Staying on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. And then moving to airplane in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Unwind. Right leg goes back. Palms face the floor. Stay on the breath. Okay, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then shake it out. Eagle left side. So see if you can get one motion, one wrap. Okay. Knees and elbows into alignment. Left under, left leg up and around. Okay. Okay. Spine is straight. Stay here. For 5, 4, move into airplane in 3, 2, and 1. Unwind airplane. Left leg goes back. Good, Sam. Body is activated. Belly is pulled up and in. Okay. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Then shake it out, come out. Good. Standing knee raise, right side. Right hand, right knee. Okay. Lock out that left side. Good, Tracy. Belly is pulled in. Spine is in straight. So we're all about alignment here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Good. One more. And then move to dancer. So grab the right foot, left hand comes up, bring the knees together, stay here, work the pose, or kick into the back leg and then reach that arm forward. If you're doing this option, notice how my leg stays within the frame of my body. It doesn't come out like a chicken wing. Okay, so it's not like this. All right. Otherwise, just do like this. Lean in. So my leg disappears behind me, okay, if you're going to extend it out. Otherwise, just stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Then shake it out. We lost your video, Sam. There you are. There you are. Okay, good.
My glasses, my contacts were like, so I was like, I can't see.
Oh my goodness.
I was like blind for a few minutes. I was like, what?
All right, standing knee raise. See, we are doing this in a live fashion, right? So you guys are getting this in real time, right? All right, standing knee raise, left side. So left hand, left knee, lock out the right side, okay? Staying on the breath, inhale, exhale, deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And then once you have this, see if you can move to dancer. So grab the top of the left foot, right hand comes up. Okay. Staying on the breath, bring the knees together. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. One more. Good. And then come back, shake it out. Okay, grab maybe a little sip of water. Good, shake it out. Tree right side. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf, the inner part of the left thigh. So ground down. And then from here, lift up, open up. You can either keep it low or high. Okay. Create the counterbalance, lock out the leg, clamp those left toes, like take the time to get the foundation right. Okay. And then lift up, reach up, stretch up. Okay. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Stay and breathe. These look really good. Good job, ladies. For 5, stay strong for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Good. And then circle back around, lower the leg, shake it out. And let's do the other side. Okay. Tree, left side. So again, get the foundation, lock out that right leg, clamp the right toes, bring the left foot to the inside of the right calf or the inner part of the right thigh, ground down. And then again, either decide to keep it low or grow the tree. So palms can be out, fingers can be in mudra. That's up to you. Okay. But you're going to shine the heart forward, squeeze the shoulder blades, open up, stay on the breath, deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breath in. Good. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then lower. Excellent. And then shake it out. Good. Good. Shake it out. Kick it out. Top of the mat, extended mountain. Inhale, palms up. Lift up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive. Arms are extended halfway. Fold. And then walk the legs out to plank and hold. Okay, so you're going to be in a push-up position. Butt is down. Drishti focus is at the top of the mat. Okay, we're going to do twisting angles. So right hand is going to come to the mat. Left hand comes to the ceiling. Okay. Left hand comes to the center of the mat. Right hand comes up. Okay. So inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. And keep going, switching the arms, moving the body, moving plank, right and left sides. Keep it going. Okay. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. One more side. Woo. Good. Back to plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop to the knees. Woo. Belly. Look up. Roll the shoulders up. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Okay. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand to the center, open to the left. And place the left hand in the middle of the back. Open up that left shoulder. Okay. Yep, you got it, Sam. Good, Tracy. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Left hand comes back up like you're going to high five. And then thread the needle. Take it all the way through. Left arm, left ear to the mat. Right arm hooks around. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then release. And then switch it out. So left hand to the center, open to the right. Palm faces up. Stay on the breath. Good. Right arm comes to the middle of the back. Open up that right shoulder. One more. And then right palm back up. Good. Thread the needle. Right arm comes through, right ear to the mat. Left arm hooks around. Deep breath in, twisting. Deep breath out. Opening up, using the arms as a lever. Stay on the breath. Good. One more. Twist. Breathe. And then come back to center. Last little bit. So you're on all fours again. Drop the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Drop the belly, shoulders down and back. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. So we are suspending the breath just for like a split second. Exhale, round the spine. Okay. Last one, drop the belly, inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Good. And then just come back to neutral. Shake it all out, the head, the tail. Wag the tail, shake out the head. Good. Rise to the knees for camel. Hands to the back pockets. Opening the front line of the body. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Good. And then slowly sit down on the heels. Okay. Hands on the knees, spine is straight. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out through the mouth. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Good. And then you're going to take the arms out. So you can either be on the fingertips. It doesn't matter on this one too much. You're going to inhale the arms up, exhale down to the floor. Inhale, arms to the center, exhale down. Okay, so you could do nose breathing, which would be more effective to keep the heat going, or you could do nose and mouth. That's up to you. So it'll look like this, but we are going to move fast. Inhale, exhale, center, inhale, and then back down. Okay, and begin when you're ready. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, center, down, up, down, center, down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, down. Inhale, exhale, center, down. Inhale, exhale, center, down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Three more. Inhale, exhale, center, down. Inhale, exhale, center, down. Last one. Inhale, exhale, center, down. Okay. And then just keep the hands grounded on the floor, eyes are closed. So you should feel a surge of energy, especially if you were just doing the nose breathing. You should feel at least the fourth, your heart chakra, fifth, maybe the sixth, but definitely in the chest area, definitely in the throat area, definitely in the middle of the back, definitely in the middle of the spine. Okay, you should feel, just close the eyes, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. Good, last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. Good. And then find your way to bridge pose. So get on your back. We're going to do 3 bridges tonight. Feet are going to be hip width distance apart. You can use the block to get up on the hips, or you can use the hands to push the hips up. So push up, tuck the chin, interlace the hands wherever you are, either up on the shoulder blades. The block is under your backside. Chin is locked. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. See if you can push up a little bit more. This is excellent for blood flow reversal. Again, create that Ulabandha lock in the throat. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good. And then lower, take 1 breath. Okay. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Bridge number 2, push up, lift up, tuck the chin, stay on the breath. Inhale, exhale, breath in, breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. 1 more. Good. And then lower. Last bridge. Push up. Lock the chin. Again, do your expression. Use the hands. You put a block. Push those hips up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together. 1 hand on the heart, 1 hand on the belly. Okay. Close the eyes and go inward. Allow yourself to be present with the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Okay. Feel the rise and fall of the belly as you inhale. And then feel the spine sinking into the mat on the exhale. Be really conscious As I'm breathing in, I'm breathing in. As I'm breathing out, I'm breathing out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Couple more of this deep, intense, intentional breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Last one. Good. And then happy baby. Grab the outside edges of the feet. Just beyond the breath. Rock side to side. And then bring the soles of the feet together, create a diamond. So the soles and the toes are touching. Use the elbows to push the knees out. The head is still on the floor in this position, okay? You're just doing a deeper stretch in between the legs. So your feet are going to create like a little diamond shape. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, one more. Okay, and then hug in, come out of that, hug in, give yourself a big bear hug. Good, and then rock and roll up, extend the legs. So we're gonna do some moving sit-ups. So you're gonna be in a seated forward fold, but we're not going to forward fold. You're gonna lift the hands up, palms are gonna face each other, inhale. Then you're going to go to seated forward fold on the exhale. Inhale up, exhale back. So you're gonna land on the floor, okay? Nice and easy. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale back up, exhale back on the floor, okay? Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale back. 5 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, back. Good. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, take it back. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale back. Last one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale back. Now stay back and stretch like you're getting out of bed. Stretch, and then interlace the hands and walk the arms over to the right side. Okay, so you're in a crescent moon shape on the floor. Lean to the right. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, come back to center, inhale. Arms over the head, exhale. And then lean over to the left. Okay, side body stretch. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Side body, crescent moon, left side. One more. Good. And then come back to neutral. Bring the right knee into the chest, arms at the rib cage. Now you'll feel a pinching sensation at the colon. Hug in. And then see if you can hug in a little bit more. So just right at the tailbone, you'll feel a bit of a pinch. That's how much you're seeing if you can just hug just a little bit more. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. And then take the right leg up, point and flex the toe. Make circles with the big toe. Good. And then reverse the circles. Bend the right knee, figure 4, right over left. Okay. And then interlace the hands behind that left knee. Use that right elbow to push that right knee out. At the same time, you're bringing the knees into the chest. So multiple opportunities here. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Good. One more. And then supine twist. Extend that left leg. Guide the right knee over to the left side. T-top that right arm. So are you just using this as an internal flush to get out any last little bit of toxins? Staying on the breath. One more deep inhale. Twisting on the exhale. Good. And then slowly, slowly come out of that. Release the right leg. So you should feel a lot of length in that right side. Bring the left knee in, arms at the rib cage, hug in. Okay. And feel a pinch at the colon. Okay. Deep breath in. Bring your knee in just a little bit more. So you're kind of pulling up at the tailbone. Maybe twirl the ankle if you want. Okay, left leg goes up in the air, point and flex the toe. And then take circles with the big toe. You can also reverse it. Okay, just tracing a little circle with the big toe. Good job, everyone. Good. And then figure 4, left crosses over right. Interlace the hands behind that right knee. Use the left to push it out. Okay. Bring the knees in, push the knee out. You should feel this in multiple points. Hold and breathe. Good. One more. And then supine twist, the final flush. Extend that right leg. Guide the left knee to the right side. T-top that left arm. Try to keep the right thigh on the ground. Okay. Just it's a different stretch when you pull up the hip. So just see if you can stabilize. Good. And then release the left leg right into Shavasana. So get your pillows, get your blanket, your socks, whatever it is that you may need, and then get right into Shavasana as fast as you can. Okay? So feet flop open, palms face the ceiling, eyes are closed. Okay. Take a deep breath in, fill up, and then on the exhale, see if you can sink into the mat and totally surrender. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, surrender. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, surrender. Deep breath in. Exhale, surrender. Deep breath out. One more, fill up. See if you can grab another sip of air at the top. And then exhale, let it all go. Eyes just kind of go to the back of your head. The body is light, effortless. The breath is light, effortless. You're just in a Zen kind of state of consciousness. And you're using the breath, the rise and the fall of the chest, to sink you deeper into meditation. And for the next few minutes, just be here, be with your breath. And just let it go. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God, which talks about spiritual lightness and spiritual darkness. Today's chapter is on dispelling anger. You may doubt that you've ever been an idol worshiper, but idol refers to more than statues of lions or bulls. An idol is an object, person, or situation that dominates your behavior. Anger is a sign that you are in an idol worshiping mode. To some degree, everyone is vulnerable to idol worship, whether through the pursuit of fame or the veneration of wealth and power. We revere images, especially the self-image we feel we must project to others. The most blatant form of idolatry, according to Kabbalah, is anger. Something external is controlling our emotions and reactions. When a computer crashes, losing our important files, and we erupt in anger, we have just bowed down before a silicon idol. When a car cuts us off on a freeway and we curse with rage, we are idolizing a metallic god. When we lose our temper with our spouse or children and cause them undue pain, we are worshiping an idol of darkness. When we devote ourselves to idols, allowing external situations or other people to instigate anger and rage within us, we sever our connection to the light. That is a big mistake. since the light is the true source for the fulfillment of our deepest desires. You remove the power and allure of the world's controlling idols by invoking the power of this name. Anger is purged from your heart. Your happiness and peace of mind are generated from within. So just be careful of who or what you worship, right? And hopefully you have a different definition of what idolatry is. But it's also, where do you give your attention, your energy? Okay, are you in negative thoughts? Or are you in positive thoughts? Where your attention goes, your energy flows, and vice versa. Where your energy flows, your attention goes. And that's either for love or fear, for good, for bad, for chaos, for peace. Okay, you make choices every time about all of that stuff. Okay, start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes, and allowing yourself to come back to this moment. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Gently roll to the right side as you cup your head in your hands. Pausing for a moment of reflection, of beauty, of gratitude that everything is working for your higher good, trusting that the universe will provide. And from this place of trust and gratitude, slowly push yourself up. Find yourself to a seated position. Keep your eyes closed, hands to center. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale together for one collective Om. Hands to third eye center, top of the forehead bow. Thank you all, Sam and Tracy and myself, for your beautiful practice this evening, for being present, for being committed, for showing up on your mat. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am glad to share this practice with you. And together we all say, Namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah, that was excellent. That was really good.